So I'm on the Wicker in Sheffield. I've been asked to do a video on Stanley Street, but I thought I'd just show you the Wicker first before I go down Stanley Street. So it's a gentleman from Bangladesh. He does export work to a company down there and he wanted to see the company. So this is the state of the Wicker at the moment. Now, I've been told on one side it's private and on the side I'm stood on it's actually the council. But I'm told the rents are so expensive that businesses are not locating there. But this is Saturday, it's about 11:30 Saturday morning, and it gives you an idea. You can see some of the old shut down shops. Just over here, we've got the old fishing tackle shop in yellow at the bottom. Just have a quick walk over to it. So that'll bring back some memories with people. And then just a bit further along, we've got the big gun pub that will probably be converted into flats at some stage. But looking on the other side, you can see the side that the council own. And I'm told even they have been putting the rents up. I've got Cameron out with me here today. So he's coming out, he's going to do some vlogging himself in the future. He just wants to get some experience. But you can see down this side, beautiful old building there. But there you've got Scott's. So it's not even open on a Saturday morning. That's a bit of a shock. But we all used to come here for the flat top back in the 1980s. But that's just setting the scene. I'm just told that one side's the council, which is this side, and their rents have been put up more and more. And then the other side, this is private, and their rents are going up more and more. I'm told that they could actually fully rent out all the shops down here if it were reasonable prices. But my feeling is that whoever owns this lot wants to put skyscrapers down here. And well, there may be individual ones, it may be somebody owning a lot of it, but that's what my feeling is, that if you don't want people to rent your properties, you must have got another thing you're going to use them for. We'll just pop down to the Wicker Bridge at the bottom, Wicker Arches, and just show you that. So just walking down to the Wicker Arches, we've got a bin here. It's not full at all. We've got bins all the way down here. They're every light. There's a bin just there, and then somebody's just chucked stuff all over the floor. And then there's another bin just behind that tree, and then a bin another 10 metres on. And it's all the same all the way along the Wicker. You've got all these bins and they just chuck it straight on the floor. You can see how close the bins are, and then it's the same. There's a bin across the other side of the road and it's all just chucked outside the bin on the floor. But we're just coming down to where Dooley Way cuts through the Wicker, which has not helped things, I don't think. We've got a lot of police at the moment because there's a protest going on at the Holiday Inn at the moment. So I've never seen so many policemen. But it gives you an idea. It used to be a fantastic shopping area, the Wicker. Wicker herbalists come from here, about 7 Wicker herbalists, and now it's absolutely terrible down here. But here we're crossing the ring road and we'll just get up to the Wicker Arches in a moment. So you can see the Wicker Arches just there. I thought it'd look fantastic on this new camera. You can see the massive Tesco behind it. But what memories does this bring back for most people around here? You can see the Derek Dooley Way cuts right through here. So we'll get down to Stanley Street, but Cameron is new to the job. He's going to start vlogging on various aspects in Sheffield as well. So that's Cameron giving you a wave.
Hello.
So you can't say there's not bins down the Wicker. They're about every 10-20 metres, and Cameron was saying it's not as bad with the litter as normal. But you can just see outside this empty bin, there's just litter all over the floor. So Cameron, what do you want to say about the money laundering side of things? We don't know any specific businesses, do we? But
well, if you're running different businesses where the people that are working there aren't registered in the UK and you're paying them underhand in cash, and you're not paying any taxes, where's the money going? It's got to have been laundered somewhere, and a lot of these barbers you'll see are making a lot more money than you would expect from a typical barber with the amount of clients that they would have coming in. So where's all the money coming from? It's got to be from a different source, most likely drug dealers.
Yeah, that's the thing, like Mexborough, 30 different hairdressers along Mexborough High Street.
It's just crazy.
You know, they can't be making the money, so somebody else is putting the money in to clean it, where the money laundering comes in, because you're washing dirty money, putting it through what's allegedly a legitimate business.
Yeah.
And then it goes round under it.
Yeah, and then you've legalised money that's from ill-gotten gains.
Yeah, so let's have a walk down Stanley Street, because this is what the main video was about, Stanley Street. And let's see if we can find this clothing company down here. So we've got Stanley House. There must have been some really famous Sheffield industrial companies from around here. That's lovely, isn't it? 1930, that one. You can smell a little bit of the old steel around here as well, but you see all the businesses down here. But it's Cam House I've come to, just down here. So there's Cam House. So my understanding is that they import jeans and things like that, Cam. And that's the purpose of the video really, because the gentleman from Bangladesh was involved with the export agency on that. So this is one of the back streets in Sheffield that would have been full of little industrial companies, little mesters and engineering companies, and it's nothing like that anymore around here, but gives the gentleman from Bangladesh an idea of the area that he's exporting it to. One for my dad just here, Baker Blower Engineering. So are they still on the go? Gives you an idea. We'll have a bit further walk down. I don't know how far Stanley Street goes down here, but I can see Hazelwood's Mill round here, just round the back. It always used to be great walking around these areas when you could smell the oil, but you can smell less of the oil nowadays. But just on the right hand side you've got the ring road, Derek Dooley Way. Hazelwood's Mill, beautiful church. So that's Johnson Street. But I think most of it's probably been taken out with this new ring road around here. But I'd like to see more engineering back in Sheffield, but the only way that's going to happen is with cheaper energy. And that's not going to happen under a Labour government, is it? So you've got car parking for Hazelwood Mill there. And then you've got Hazelwood Mill, but it's Nursery Street just behind there. Well, let's just catch one last building on here. So just behind Hazelwood Mill, we've got Nursery Lane, nothing down there. But if you go on Nursery Street, most of the buildings have been pulled down for high rises, but we'll just get around the corner and show you the pub here. So we're just round the back of the mill, and we've got the Harlequin pub here. And I was just wondering, is this the original name of the pub? It's on the gates, but these could be modern gates.
I feel like it might be.
I think this area is called Riverside down here. Personally, I wouldn't want to live in any of these flats around here though. To me it's too oppressive. I like the idea of living next to a river, but not in these flats. So we've got the Harlequin pub. It looks quite well kept, doesn't it? Except for that graffiti around the corner. Now before I left HSBC in 2000, I did a sitting gills, I think, or MVQs here. And all it was signing bits of paper all the time. I've just never known anything like it. We're like a paper making exercise, total waste of time. But that's it. You'll see after the church it's all been flattened, and the next thing is to build lots of high rises on here, so this church is going to absolutely disappear. So we're at the bottom end of Nursery Street, and I'd like to thank Cameron and his wife for coming out with me today, because to tell you the truth, it feels a bit dicey around the back of here after my recent episode in Sheffield. But that's it, over and out from the Wicker Stanley Street and the Cam Jean Company.